This is just a little chat with two of the editors of Real Pundits, myself, Paul Owen, and my colleague Arnold Viz. How are you, Arnold?
I'm good. Hi.
So, Arnold, tomorrow's debate, what do you expect, and what do you think McCain and Obama have to do?
Okay. Well, one of the big things probably will, again, unfortunately, in a way, be about the negative politics that we've seen over the last days.
Yeah.
Probably mostly because of, the challenge, the clear challenge laid out by both Biden and Obama, saying to McCain that, they should say it to his face about heirs. So maybe what do you think? Do you think McCain is going to raise this issue tomorrow?
I think actually it's I don't think he'll raise it, because I think it works much better as a sort of whispering campaign. If he puts this to Obama directly, it means Obama gets a chance to address it directly. And I think once he addresses it, the fact that it's much less of an important issue than McCain and Palin are insinuating, I think that will be very obvious to a large audience. I think what's working much better for that subject, for McCain and Palin, is to put it out there, let their supporters take as much of it as they want, and not give Obama a chance to defend himself on the subject, because when he does defend himself on it, I think it's fairly convincing. He knew this guy. That's bad. That's negative for his campaign, definitely. But I think he didn't know him as well as McCain is suggesting, and I think any insinuations that Obama himself has any sort of criminal or terrorist links, are just plain wrong. So I don't think they'll bring it up.
That's true. At the same time, though, clearly he has now been asked explicitly to bring it up, also by his supporters, which you saw at some of these rallies, who a lot of the time seem to suggest that they're not happy enough with McCain's attitude, and they think that he should go much harder on Obama. I think that's the flip side, that he could face a bit of a revolt from the right. Who is already uneasy about his performance, that they might not be happy with him if he doesn't bring it up. And also, for the whole rest of the campaign, Obama and Biden will be saying that, he didn't have the nerve to say it to his face. So he should basically stop talking about it.
I don't think that, I think that if McCain's not bringing it up, Biden and Obama won't bring it up. I don't think Obama will keep saying he didn't say that to my face, because it doesn't work for him to bring it up either. But I think you're absolutely right that McCain's relationship with his supporters is becoming a bit strained, and you see at these rallies now that McCain started to try and damp them down. They don't like it. They don't like it. They think he's not saying the right thing. He's not saying what they want to hear. That's difficult. It puts him in a difficult spot.
No, definitely right. What I think Obama has done very smartly over the last days, because I was a little bit puzzled about these economic announcements. I'm not sure if you saw on the Sunday talk shows that Phil Gramm, basically probably his main economic advisor, kind of gave this little teaser and said that McCain's economic plan will be launched tomorrow for the Sunday, so that was the Monday. It didn't happen, and Obama did yesterday launch his, and he preempted, I think, McCain's play on the small business issue by offering this tax credit for $3,000 for each created job. And I think he really he did the right thing there, in the sense that now it's very difficult to say that Obama's tax policies get in the way of job creation, small businesses, and that's a big deal, because I think that was one of McCain's strongest lines of attack against Obama, and he's really taken it out, taken the sting out of that very, very well.
Well, the impression I get is that McCain's team is very divided over what to do, and I think it's because some of the things that seem to be effective, such as what Paulson's doing now, and what the British government have done, for example, those things really stick in the craw of right-wingers and certain sections of the Republican Party. They really don't like the idea of banks, of the government owning a stake in private companies, and it's what Paulson said again today. So I think that's been the reason for the delay in the McCain team. They haven't been able to bang their heads together and agree on a line to take about it.